OG Superman. Superman first appeared in a comic book called Action Comics #1 in June 1938. People gave him many names like the Man of Steel, the Man of Tomorrow, and the Big Blue Boy Scout. But when he first appeared during a difficult time in America called the Depression, his name was the Champion of the Oppressed. This means he was a hero for people who were treated badly. Two high school students created Superman: Jerry Siegel, the writer, and Joe Shuster, the artist. Their fathers were immigrants. They imagined Superman as a very strong man, like someone from a circus who fights to make things right. But the first idea for Superman was a little different. He was not perfect. In 1933, before he was a hero, Siegel wrote a story about a Superman. This Superman was created by a scientist who did a dangerous experiment. The scientist found a poor man and made him into a Superman who could read minds. But this Superman killed his creator, like in the story Frankenstein. Radical vigilante. Siegel and Shuster later sold stories to a company that became DC Comics. Then, they sold the rights to DC Comics, and Superman became very popular. Soon, there was a Superman comic strip in newspapers and his own comic book. People could also buy toys. There was a radio show in 1940, a cartoon show in 1941, and a movie series in 1948. People liked that he fought exciting bad guys like mad scientists, big criminals, and even giant dinosaurs. But in the early stories, Superman also fought problems that were more real and happened on Earth. These stories showed the problems people faced during the Great Depression. For example, in one early story, Superman fought a bad politician named Alex Greer. Greer was taking money from a senator and helping a man who sold weapons to make money from a war overseas. In another story, Superman fought the owner of a dangerous mine who was not keeping his workers safe. In a story from 1939 called Superman in the Slums, Superman saw poor neighborhoods and understood that bad living conditions could make young people do bad things. He said, "It's these slums. If there was only some way I could remedy it." A former editor for DC Comics said that this early Superman usually fought rich people who hurt regular people. This Superman did not follow rules or act politely. He would scare and threaten people who got in his way. For example, he threw a man who was hurting his wife into a wall. He held a bad politician over electric wires until the man told him the truth. If police officers tried to stop him from finding justice, he pushed them away. Big Blue Boy Scout. Later, when Superman was on radio and in movies, he became kinder and more patient. People's worries changed from the Depression to wanting everyone to work together as the United States prepared for World War II in the early 1940s. After the war, Superman sometimes showed his tougher side again, but usually he was known as the nice, heroic Big Blue Boy Scout who fought exciting fantasy villains.